The people inspired, lots of people inspired me, but in doing the work that I have been doing in the last 10 years or so, I would say the inspiration came from St. James Church, Piccadilly. They used to have a healing centre there, which was very effective. At one time, there would be 4 therapists, complementary therapists, operating at the same time. And I was a volunteer receptionist there, just one day a week, and but I was impressed by the work they did, and by the joy on the faces of the clients when they came out after being receiving craniosacral therapy or acupuncture or whatever they got. And I could see that they were doing a wonderful work, and that we could do with more of it. Tiny notice in the Westminster Reporter. The Westminster Reporter is a monthly newsletter put out by the Westminster City Council. And 10 or 12 years ago, can't remember quite how long, there was a tiny notice about European money being focused on poor boroughs, or poor wards, poor areas in various European countries. And I knew that the ward I was living in was one of the poorest wards in Great Britain. And I thought, well, wouldn't it be a good idea if we could access some of that money? I was aware that there was an estate in the ward that had a lot of problems with drugs, illegal drugs, plus the problem that the people living on the estate, a lot of them were very depressed and out of work and not well, and were depending on tranquilizers. If they didn't have illegal drugs, they got them legally from their GP in a desperate attempt to just feel a little bit better, sleep a little bit better. And I thought, now what they need is what I saw at St. James Piccadilly. They need people to just take them on board, give them a bit of complementary therapy, a little bit of acupuncture, a little bit of aromatherapy, something to make them really begin to feel better.
Has had its bumps and bruises, but has actually grown into a very desired service. At one point, until we had to bring a bit of regulation into things, we had people coming from Enfield and East London and South London for treatments, which just goes to show just how needed and desirable the service actually is.
I had an accident 4 years ago where I fell off an 18-foot wall and I smashed my head and my sternum 5 ribs and my 7th vertebrae, and I was more or less pronounced practically dead at hospital. They don't know how I actually came out of it. I started doing this Alexandra technique where after the therapy and the session, I just feel amazing afterwards.
Hiya, good morning. How may I help you?
Yeah, I need the massage today.
Well, I think it's a great enterprise that they've got going here. I think for many of the people in local residents, particularly the older ones, they could never possibly have had exposure to these sort of treatments unless it was via this charity. I'm sure that they would never have been massaged, in their life, maybe.
I've got problems with various kinds of pains here and there, and I tried before coming here. I tried with my GP, and it was not much. It was, take these tablets and these, and there was no other things. They couldn't do anything. Since I've been coming here, immensely benefited, and it's my quality of life has been improved immensely.
2 years ago, I had ear infections on my right ear. I went to the homeopathic. I had 2 operations, one 2005, 2007. That was not a success at all. I came here, spoke about it. I went to the homeopathic, and one of the therapists there gave me some treatments, and 3.5 months afterwards, I had no infections, no pain at all.
We've lived in this area now for 5 years, and we never knew it actually existed. We really wanted to have like shiatsu or some alternative therapies, but the problem was everything is so astronomical. We never went and did it because it was like £50-60 a time. I've been having acupuncture, which is absolutely brilliant. I've had shiatsu, massage, flower therapies, and it's been the way I feel, the difference that it's made to my body has been amazing.
I've been coming to the treatment centre for the last 5 years. I suffer with lupus, also fibromyalgia, which is a disease of the blood which affects all my ligaments, bones, muscles, heart, organs. So by coming here, it's helped me to keep off tablets. And I've been using different techniques which they have here, like Reiki, Alexander techniques, body work, acupuncture, and it's been really helpful to keep me off the tablets.
When I was taking paracetamol or ibuprofen or whatever they call, and all this other stuff, they have side effects, especially those things affect my stomach, my digestion and my appetite, those things. But with these therapies, you don't have any side effects, and that's great for me, because I don't want to die quickly. Live properly.
I think that we're really lucky to have this on the doorstep, or otherwise we would be having to look maybe at, if for 2 or 3 therapies, about £150 a week.
Of course, sometimes you just really need a massage and you can't afford to spend 60 quid on a massage, which is the sort of going rate. So to come here is a blessing. And I think they should be in every borough available, you know, in London or in Britain. Would probably help people's mental and physical health quite a lot.
That's really nice. Thank you.
Cheers!
Thank you very much. That's lovely. What's it make you feel? What happens?
I'm Barbara. I've worked at Albert Road for 11 years. I'm a teacher. I teach adults with learning disability. About 2003, Munro came here and started a project for service users. And I find the difference in the clients over the years. Some have challenging behaviour, and you notice the difference after treatment, which helps us actually dealing, you know, with them. You can actually get more out of them after treatment than if they're challenging or probably tired and they need a lift. After treatment, you can actually plan to do something effective with them.
My name's Leila and I'm the Lifeskills worker here at Chichester Road. We are a registered care home and provide long-term care for about 25 residents who have long-term alcohol use. So as the Lifeskills worker, it's my job to provide a timetable of both stimulating and therapeutic activities which raise the quality of life for our residents and also provide them with some enjoyment and, you know, things to do which occupy their time. The Munro Therapy is one of those services which we have on a Friday morning, and it's really beneficial to our residents.
The organisations like the way that we work because it's cost effective. We come out to the hostels or the venues, so there's no transport involved, there's no wasted appointments. We just let them know we're here, and the residents then just queue up and come through. As you see, there's very little equipment. We just need table, chair, and then we get on with it.
General benefits are an elevation of mood. People are generally a lot happier when they've been to see the therapist, and I find that people's sleep patterns in general are improved after a therapy session. Also, our residents are not really used to being, a lot of people don't have touch, and I think that it's an appropriate form of touch for people who otherwise wouldn't have that.
Yeah, it's great. It's really nice. I've got nothing but good things to say about it and about Rita. You know, she's such a nice person, and it helps me to sleep and everything. You know, it helps. It really helps. And I look forward to it. I really do. I look forward to it on a Friday. Friday, mate, it's the best day of my week. You know.
If anything, I would actually be looking to increase the sessions because we can't even fit in the amount of residents in the 2 hours who would like to come and see a therapist.
As a therapist, it gives you plenty of experience of dealing with all sorts of people, and it's good that you feel you are in some way contributing to their success that they're trying to make of their lives.
Well, I must say, when I received the letter from number 10 Downing Street, I thought somebody was pulling my leg. And it took me quite a while I was trying to work out who would write this kind of phony letter, telling me I had an MBE. The medal on me, yes. Mm-hmm. And he asked me what the medal was for, and I said it was for offering complementary therapy to people on state benefit and low income. I'm glad to hear it, he said. Keep up the good work. Tremendous surprise and a lovely feeling of achievement. Nice feeling of recognition. Very gratifying, I might say, yes. I had no hesitation in accepting it.
There has been a lot of anxiety about the project coming to an end. This is the 5th year. We've managed to get 2 reprieves with some underspend. We're hoping to hear about yet another bit of funding that's the result of underspend, which would probably take us to the end of this year. After that, it's really in the lap of the gods in terms of trying to find additional funding. We keep looking for it. We'll keep working for it. And local residents have been so upset about or excited about the issue that they've contacted, for example, local councillors to be able to ask their aid in finding premises or funding to continue the project.
I'm Councillor Mary Arnold, and I'm councillor for this ward, Kilburn ward. And have been for the last 10 years in this area, as in other estates, that what they call the health indicators are low, so it's sort of high mortality rate and big instance of smoking and cancer and that sort of thing, which is where this project fits in. It is absolutely stunning to see people coming out of sessions here looking relaxed and happy, and then talking about how they're able to come off their medication, their blood pressure pills and such like, how the arthritis and the aches and pains are removed or lessened, and that they can do a lot more, and that their lifestyle is so much more healthy.
So this project really has brought all kinds of people together. Our youngest clients are less than a year old. Our oldest clients are in their 80s. So there's a real range and variety of people who come.
I'm really glad for this treatment centre to be here, because if it wasn't here, I don't know what would happen with my health, so I really would like to keep it open.
If there was no such thing here in Albert Street, I wouldn't have been able to afford it, because it's very expensive to get the same treatment outside. And that's why I, sincerely and I truly hope that I can carry on doing it. Otherwise I'll be in a bit of trouble.
And I think it's a great shame that I don't want to get into the politics of the Olympics or whatever, but that money should be diverted away from something like this, there's so many causes, but this is the only one that I have direct benefit from. And then I can see that the local people who are, in the same boat, and they benefit greatly from this, and it's a shame to take it away from them.
I would like the project to go on. People like me, there's so many people, sick people who need it. It's not a cure, but it still helps them.
I really appreciate Munro for what they've done for me in lots of ways. I'm going to miss it a great lot, I really am. It's a shame it's all finishing. I really do enjoy the company, the fellowship. Everybody's been brilliant to me, and I hope it's going to continue.
We would recommend this really, far and wide. I think something the National Health Service should really take up. So we're really proud to have this in our community. It's not only the people who have the treatment, but the people who are doing the therapy who are gaining from this. So I give it, my 100% well done to all the people who work on it.
The clients say it all by coming back week after week, and that's a tribute to both their desire to live a healthier and better life, have a better quality of life, as it is to the therapists who come in, week out, and deliver the services. If I had only one thing to say, or to stand for the work that I've done over the years, I think I would like to think that this would be it, because it's been damn hard work, but it's been well worth the results, and I couldn't ask for better than that.
We can't depend on just one source of funding. We need a good foundation, but for that we really do need, I think, professional help. We can't expect our therapists to do it. Our therapists, by nature, are not money-minded. That's the kind of therapists we attract. We attract therapists who are in doing their work not because they long to make millions, but because they long to help millions.
This is the start, this is your life, this is a new beginning.